Okay, I think I'm here. Okay, all right. Now I'm live. I Let me start with the games. Oh, there's Title Tuesday. There's also Norway chess. Wait, I want to take a look at Norway chess first. Where is that thingy? Oh, Hikaru is playing on Title Tuesday, while the others are playing on Norway chess. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I think she like this. Yeah. Ah, okay. There's something that. Hold up. There should be an extension, right? Okay. Should be it. We got it. Chess.com has a new feature here. It's like, I want to see how it looks like. I want to see the view. No, it should not be like this. Where's that one? The dashboard thing. Yeah. Dashboard thing looks cool. Yeah, although I prefer the other one. I still prefer the game views. Um, 1, 2, 3, and let's start with Bragg and Alireza, who beat Magnus Carlsen yesterday. Oh, Alireza's playing double white, huh? So let's take a look at his game. I thought it's going to be Catalan after he plays that f3, but he plays bishop to g5. Now it's the Miran, anti-Miran. Bishop g5. Okay, now it's transposed to the Queen's Gambit Carlsbad. Yep, Queen's Gambit decline. Carlsbad. Here we go. Okay. I got my alarm on. Ooh, Alireza wants war. He castled long. Oh, perhaps Prague is gonna castle long too. Ta-da! And no more war. Knight a4. Sniff, sniff. Yeah, I just woke up. You know, whenever I just woke up, this is my allergy triggers. Yeah, and then as the day goes by, it subsides. When you see these games, you just see seldom mistakes. Yep. I mean, black is slightly much better now because of the pair of bishops, and black has a wait. What? Aside from that, if black captures, oh, there's a target pawn, which is the g2 pawn. For some reason, I guess black can play rook to g8. Yep, to attack, or yeah, to attack this g2 pawn. Yeah, it's okay. So what about the game of Magnus and Keimer? Oh, Keimer just won the Grand Chess Tour, right? Romania. Yeah, so he should be in top form, but yesterday he lost against Gukesh. I can create a video regarding that. I forgot to, but yep. I'm going to create one. So here, let's start. C4. So Magnus is playing so Magnus loves to play the Sicilian knight c6 variation, and then when white plays Rossolimo, now it's like a reverse Rossolimo. So white plays bishop to b5, just imagine Sicilian knight c6 right here. It's the reverse. The difference is white goes first, which Magnus thinks is better for him. Okay. So this knight will reroute to f1, e3, and then perhaps on d5 or f5, something like that. That could be an idea. Could also be on g3. Oh, what the flip? What just happened? Knight b1? Wait. I feel like, am I still dreaming? What on earth is knight b1? Oh, jeez. Okay. Hello, CG21. Knight g1. What on earth? Knight g1. Dang it. Castle. Knight a3. b6. Bishop d2. Wait. So b6. I am not able to understand what's happening. This is just beyond my knowledge. Knight b1, knight a3, in which I thought the knight is much better here at the center, and he decided to put his knight at the edge, in which the only square the knight can jump to, the only reasonable square on the opponent's side this knight can jump to is on b5, and after he jumps on b5, it can just be kicked out anytime. Although, maybe he will force the opponent to create a weakness, but the weakness will be manageable. It will be defended. What the? I just can't dissect. Let me see. G5, and e6, f3, bishop a6, castle, or c8. Okay. This game is just, you know how I feel this game? This is like a Fisher random game. Something I don't really understand. Yeah. The way they were playing the moves, it's like, what on earth? Fisher random game? Okay. Anyway, let's go to the game of Gukesh and Wesley. Woohoo! Compatriot. Ow. Spanish? Real Opus? Oh, I would love to see something crazy. I didn't play the Marshall Gambit. Oh, anyway, that's not Gukesh's style. Gukesh will play more solid chess. Yep. Okay, at least something new. It's not the Italian. Uh, okay. Ooh. All right. This is. Would you believe this is still part of the line? Yep. Most of the Spanish time, most of the Ruy Lopez, it's a line up to 25 moves or 30 moves of preparation. Knight BD7, then C5 or C6. Oh, wow. Wait, what? B4? I don't know. This is okay. First things first. If white captures b4, it ruins his structure, weakens his center, and this is just a double pawn. Although, let's see if West is gonna capture it. It didn't. Because me too. I mean, I'm not good like them, but I also won't capture b4. My choice will be leave it as is or push the pawn to c4. Although if I push the pawn to c4, the back side is the bishop will become, I mean this slicer bishop will become weak. So, yep. So this is equal. I suspect this will end up in an Armageddon. Same thing for this. Oh no, this one, still 50-50 to end up in an Armageddon. Because they're playing Chess. This one is really chess. No opening preparation. It's just random moves. Hello, Darsha. How are you? CG21. Not right now, because right now, I am covering a game, or not a game. I'm covering a tournament. So originally, I am going to cover the Norway chess as well as some games entitled Tuesday. Yeah, Armageddon's too amazing. That's true. Okay, going back. Let me check some games on Tile Tuesday. You know, Tile Tuesday is a fun. This is a fun thing. Yep. So, oh my goodness, we're on the last round. Dang it. Uh, who's winning? I want to see who's winning. Who's winning the tournament? Jose Martinez. If he wins, okay. If he wins the last round, he's a champion. Got it. Even a draw makes him a champion. Yep. So let's take a look at it. Oh, I hope we're not too late. Oh, faster. Yeah. This one. What happens? F3. 22 seconds and 36 seconds. So Jose Martinez down on time. Mihal's completely winning, by the way. Whoa. Will it be a tie for first? Yeah. Game over. Yeah, I think he resigns. He's not moving at all. Okay, so it's a tie for first. Let's see. Tie for first, but oh, actually triple tie. Jose Martinez, Parham, and Nihal. Ah, yeah, CG21. We're trying to cover a game. I mean, we want to cover games right now. I mean, if you just want to play someone, there are a lot of random people or dudes you can play online, right? Just click the time control that you want to play. Sure, share it. Okay, here. What else? What else? So there's nothing else we can cover aside from this one. Yeah. Is Prague gonna beat Alireza? This is crazy. Wait, what happened to Prague's game yesterday? Was he playing against Wesley? I forgot. Let's take a look at it. No, Wesley drew. No, Wesley lost. No, was it a draw or lost in an Armageddon? I forgot the results. Okay, so yesterday. Aha, okay. Wesley lost in the Armageddon against. Was it against Prague? Yeah, he lost against Prague in the Armageddon. So Prague will be on a winning streak if he wins. Okay, where's that thing? Here. So G takes. This is gonna be a long way. You know, this time around, it's much better if we have more viewers because this is the best time for us to do some question and answer portion while waiting for them to make moves, right? Right? Well, you know, when you cover tournaments like this, because it takes a while, takes so long. Yeah, this is when you chit chat with the viewers, and while you eat breakfast, lunch, or any snacks, I'm going to eat in a while. What's that? Sorry, I can share my winning game. Yeah, it should. You should reverse canon. I know you said, "Can I share?" You're right. Circle cash. Yesterday, don't move. Okay, where was that? Let's take a look at it then. The game of Gukesh. Um, where? There's one. Did you see the game of Divya? And I'm pretty sure you saw the game of Divya and Ju and Jun, right? The Queen blunder with 3 seconds. If if this is an Armageddon, if it was an Armageddon, right? Then why resign? That's my point. Excuse me. So e4. Okay, Keimer decided to start with 7 minutes. That's why. Okay. Um, this is the Vienna. As what I always say before, I know a bit of Vienna, but I'm not the best person to commentate when it comes to Vienna. Because this is not my cup of tea, not my forte. But I know a bit of it. Okay, this one I feel like black is slightly much better. Uh, all right. Same idea as my Sicilian chameleon line, where white just breaks through at the center, strikes. Oopsie. Wow, bishop e2. You know, I can tell the gap of my knowledge with them. It's just it's just beyond uh, you know because I will never, not never, maybe when I train I'll be able to, but right now I will not consider to play bishop to e2. Yeah, I won't. Knight h5 was played by Gukesh. What the? Okay, this is some crazy move. So look. The defiance of gravity, the defiance of the chess theory. So moving the queen to h4 is fine. The queen is under attack. So obviously moving the queen is fine again because it's under attack, right? So this is the second move in a row that Vincent moved his queen. Third move in a row, Vincent has to move his queen again because it's under attack. After knight h5, this is the fourth move in a row. So he moved the queen 4 times in a row. And the last move was a blunder, in which Gukesh responded with brilliant, brilliant, chicky. What the? Wow, bishop h6. Now let's try to understand why this move is such a brilliant move, okay? So actually the first thing that I was about to take a look at is why not capture? So now let me explain something here. This is just from my knowledge and chess wisdom. First, one of the reasons why Vincent took this is because he wasn't able to find a reason why bishop h6 was played. Or maybe if he found out the reason why it was played, for him, for his positional judgment, this is the best that he can do to take the bishop, or this will limit the damage that Gukesh can do to him. The main threat of bishop to g5 is simply to capture g7, right? There's no way for you to defend g7. But now let's take a look at what's the reason behind this move. Queen d2. Oh, shoot. Oh, dang it. Yeah, right. Okay. White is threatening a checkmate aside from queen takes h6. Black is also threatening that. No. Rook e8. Can rook e8 be played f6 here? Rook f7. Rook takes f6. Oh, capture. G7 mate. Okay. Oh, there's just so many ways to win here. Yeah. I will be able to win this one as well. G7, chicky poo. Capture. Now the piece is one back. King is unsafe. So this is just. Gukesh is just on the driver's seat. Right. King h1. Sidestep. And it's over. How can you defend the threat of knight f6? No way, right? Then after knight f6, there's rook d1. Bloop. The king is just gonna say bye-bye. Yep, this is just all over. So let's try to go back again. Try to understand different ways to defend queen h6. So the third is really queen h6. So I was also thinking of queen e6 to defend h6, but I just realized there's rook f6. Yeah, this is just over. Wow, bishop h. Wait, let's take a look how fast Gukesh found that move, bishop h6. Excuse me. So queen h3 was played. It took what, Vincent, less than a minute to play queen h3, and then Gukesh found the move bishop h6 in what? Almost 2 minutes, right? A minute, 41 seconds. Yeah. Wow. This is what happens when you when you give timeouts to the world champion. You put yourself into a lot of time pressure and gives you a blunder. This is just a positional blunder, queen h3. Although I still don't understand the purpose of this move. Maybe from my perspective, I mean, from my own understanding, the reason why he played queen h3 is because he wants to develop his bishop, maybe to f5 or to e6, right? Yeah. Okay. So much for this one. This is just brilliant. Brilliant. Bishop h6. For you to see that move, you need to be a world champion. No kidding. You need to be at their level. Next. Or maybe there are a lot of talented players that will be able to spot that. But spotting it like that, let's take a look at the game of, or review the game of Wesley and Praggy Prag. So, I super like Prague. I do like Prague. But here, I'm rooting for Wesley. Filipino connection. Okay, now BD7. Wait. Let me go back. I forgot to take a look at their time control. So Prague just won 10 minutes, Wesley won 7 minutes. Oh, same thing. Oh, wait. So same thing for Kaimer and Gukesh. So does it mean this is the standard thing? If you play for black, you only have 7 minutes, and if you play for white, you have 10. Oh, and black only plays for a draw. I'm not sure about it. We can take a look at the rules later. Let's see the game first. Queen c2, b3. Ooh, standard. What do you call this opening? It's like, this is an English because it's c4, but at some point it could be transposed to a queen's gambit if white plays d4, something like that. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. c5. What on earth? How can c5 be a mistake? Dang it. This is the advanced the advanced mind of an engine. c5, really? A mistake? This is just a natural move. Come on, dude. Come on, Stockfish. Yeah, I'm being biased, right? No, not being biased. Kidding. Kidding aside. I mean, anyone who would have thought that c5 is a mistake? You're trying to open up this dice square bishop. You may think, oh, you're blocking this bishop. Yeah, it's true, but this bishop is already good on d6. This is where the bishop's supposed to be either on e7 or d6, in which it's good on d6 because the queen was developed on e7. Queen can also be on c7. This is the right placement of the pieces. I just don't understand why it's wrong. It's because of the kingside attack or whatever. Because the engine is suggesting to okay, to trade off these bishops, which is super logical because it will what less uh or reduce the attack of white on the black king. Yep. Okay. Let's move on. H5 was played. Castle. Oh, that's a theory, by the way. If you guys don't know it yet, when you're under attack, try to trade, minimize. I mean, try to trade the pieces that's attacking your king or attacking your side to reduce the attack, right? To reduce the tension. Basic law of physics. Knight e4. Yeah, law of physics. That's physics. The power. Knight f3, knight h4. Well, Prague is just so good in this type of situation. But I'm not being biased again with this comment. Comment, okay? Wesley so good. Is a good defender, just to let you know. He is. Excuse me. I mean, anyone from their level is or on their level is a good defender. Ah! Knight takes h5 is a mistake again. Look. Bragg has played f4, which is attacking. Ah! So Wesley should have taken this pawn first. Bloop. Of course, if Prague takes here, then this knight will be taken, right? After capture, and then knight takes h5, black has created a fortress. This bishop has been blockaded. White won't be able to sustain the attack. If you think there's a sacrifice on g6, it just wouldn't work. Okay? Because after capture, bloop. Yeah, I mean, queen g7. This is scary. But yeah, it's scary. But for me, I'll use my knight. But then just suggests queen g7. So yeah, in a way, black is already up by 2 minor pieces. It's too much, right? Okay, let's go back. So forward, knight h5, f5 was played. I want to take this game into a closer, much closer look. I want to focus more because this is a good way to learn on how to attack. Look, white is attacking black, and black's also trying to defend. Rook the f1. Black is not rushing. I mean, white is not rushing. He doesn't want to push because if he pushes f6, it's just going to close down the position and perhaps may also close down his attack, right? So he just wants to maintain the pressure and put his pieces into the right squares directing to the attack, which makes a lot of sense. Rook the f1, king h8. Oh, yeah. This is a move that I would love to play. Why? Of course, the threat is simple. To capture the knight and ruin the structure. Oh, wait, what? What the? Oh, boy. Crazy. Because after bishop e2, the knight cannot move back. If the knight tries to move back, there'll be a 4. Bishop e2 is brilliant. How will black survive here? To prolong. Maybe rook g8 is what the engine is suggesting, but after the knight will move back to d7, that practice took. And this was perhaps a smooth sailing game for him. Oh, no, there's still a good tactic. Bishop takes e4. Wow. Queen to g4. Yeah. This is just over. For them. This is just, yeah, game over. So right now, Wesley played queen e6, in which he's holding on to this fork to win back material, right? Knight h6, took. Too much pressure, right, on the f7. And aside from that, look at this long Dayagi. I have a new word for the diagonal, diagi. Look at this long diagi. And there's also a threat on f6. Here, dang it. After, okay, let's just say this was taken. There'll be g6. Too much. Queen g6. Took. Okay, bye bye. Pokey. Okay. Yeah, this is just a matter of time. There you go. Yeah, I'm just moving fast now. Fast forward. Ooh, undermining. Ta 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 ta. Oh, West is still not resigning, huh? Okay, now he resigned. He gave up. I mean, not giving up, but there's nothing he can do. Yeah, what else can he do? The threat is rook c6, rook c8 check, and then rook c7. Or just, yeah. This is threat. And then what else? Well, let's say black plays king to d8 to defend the threat. Then it's time for the white king to move. Don't forget, white also has a king. Here, a3, b4, destroy, make creating more weaknesses that white can attack. Okay, so much for this one. What's this? Hi, chess champion, you're still there? So, how are you? Um, Coach, how are you? I am fine. Yep. So the specific tournament after draw and then Armageddon, no one can decide whether to take black or white. It will be played. Oh, I see. So it's because of the round robin thing. It has already. Okay. So they have a specific colors now. Okay, got it. Because it's double round robin, it will be the same thing for them. Okay, got it. Got it. Thank you, Adarsha, for clearing that out. You guys want to see how Magnus lost? Okay. The way Magnus lost for me is how do we say this? This is not fatherhood or father time. I can tell that Magnus is still the best player in the world. I can say he is still far, say far, is really far. He's still the best player in the world. The difference is Magnus is no longer as fired up or training. That's their difference. Magnus is no longer training to become competitive. You know, Magnus is competitive, innately competitive, but he's no longer training. Oh, what's this? Coach, what is Armageddon? I don't know what it is. Sorry, chess champion. Uh, the reason why I laugh is because the first thing that came up to my mind. Oh, he doesn't know what Armageddon is. Maybe I can mess around with him. I can say some crazy stuff that will make him believe. No, kidding. Wait, let me just take a sip. Okay, Armageddon. So in chess, Armageddon is to get the decision. Aside, get the decision that won't get a draw. So that's what they call the Armageddon chess. What does it mean? What if the game ends up in a draw? It will end up if it ends up in a draw, black wins. So there's no draw. So white will be playing for the win. Black is just playing for a draw. But there will be time odds. If you are playing for white, you'll get more time. If you're playing for black, of course, less time. So here in the Norway chess, the Armageddon time control is rapid. 10 minutes for white, 7 minutes for black. That plays for a draw. Clear? Wow, am I clear? Chess champion. Sometimes the Armageddon goes like this. When I was playing, during my younger days, the Blitz Armageddon is 5 minutes for, wait, what? 5 minutes for black, 6 minutes for white. White plays for a win, black plays for a draw. Yeah, 6-5, 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah, far as I remember. Okay. So in this Norway chess, classical after draw, then Armageddon match will start. White will get 10 minutes and black. Okay, got it, got it. Yep, that's what I explained. Thank you, Darsha, for clearing everything out for us. Next one, next one, next one. Okay, next. Oh, wait. I was about to say about the game of Magnus, right? So why did I say that Magnus is still way much better than everyone? This is for me is untrained Magnus. Magnus no longer training chess. It's just enjoying whatever he has accomplished in life. So as you can see, Magnus is able to get good or great positions. Yep. Although it's taking him longer to decide. You know why? It's because again of not training. If you're not training, it will take you a while to make a decision. Everything will be foggy or unclear, and you will have doubts, more doubts. Oh, yep, bishop b4, bishop h4. So here, on the spot, at the moment I saw the position, of course it will be different if you're the one playing or thinking. I would have thought of knight takes b4 because I just want to gain control of the d3 square. That's it. But Magnus played bishop takes b4. Here. Somewhere along the game, when Magnus was able to gain this position, bishop takes e4, he was down by a pawn. I know that Magnus knows he's just much better. You know why I said so? Remember, he's down by a pawn, but why is he just much better from his assessment? His bishop is more active, right? This bishop is bad. It's like semi contained by his pawns and black's pawns. The only active piece is the rook. It can be what traded off after rook a8. So Magnus knows this much better. But the difference is how he can handle the pressure right now because he is untrained, like what I said, untrained. The main thing that makes Magnus hold on into this elite tournaments is because they respect Magnus. If the respect is gone, Magnus will fail more than usual. Again, that's just my opinion. Okay, I could be right, I could be wrong, but I think my opinion makes a lot of sense. 97, queen e2, rook c6. Okay, Magnus down by a pawn, but everything is still under control. Bad bishop for white. Excuse me. And white also has these weaknesses. Oh. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this. Queen b7, right? What's wrong, queen b7, queen d7, and Magnus has moved queen d7. I also don't understand. Queen d7, queen 6 e4. Of course, Alvareza took a pawn from a logical standpoint. And look at the time. Alvareza is the one who's down on time. Rook e8. So here, perhaps did Magnus realize he made a mistake here? Let's see. Yeah, this was the time Magnus realized he made a mistake. Because at some point, he saw this line for sure. This one. But the engine was suggesting a great move. Instead of playing king to g8, look at this move. Bloop. Queen g6, king goes to h8 or g8, doesn't really matter. And after rook a7, because if black captures, there'll be a fork, right? Bloop, bloop. Magnus saw that for sure, but this is what he missed. Knight D1. Bada bing, bada boom. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, this is just so good. Getting out of the fork. Now threatening a checkmate. If the bishop moves, there'll be a check. Whoa, I think can just capture as well. But this will end up in a draw though. Yep, maybe he should have just taken this line because he just needs to play for. Oh no, no, this is the classical game. Yeah, but maybe he should have just taken this line, right? King h8. Yeah. Anyhow, anyway, why are you taking a break from chess? Why chess champion? Is it because of your schedule? Chess is boring according to Bobby Fischer. Okay, maybe that's how good Bobby Fischer is to make him think chess is boring. I mean, during his time, no one is challenging him, right? He just beats everyone. Someone just challenged me, a 900 player, to into a rated match. Sorry, no, I won't accept any challenges right now, especially rated. Come on, dude. I just got a notification again from chess.com. Look, 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 look. Let me show you guys. Here. Uh a notification from chess.com saying that was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Look, someone has cheated again. Yeah, right? So they adjusted my rating back to 2540. Yay! Thank you, chess.com. Anyway, let's go back to Norway chess. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Games. Okay, what happened here? Hmm. This will also end up in a draw for sure. About this. Drawish. Drawish. So yeah, let's cover it. Let's see. Guys. Okay. Um, how can you say chess is boring? Uh at this moment when I mean I'm thinking on how to say this, but maybe you can say chess is boring if you are at their level and you're unbeatable. For me, Bobby Fischer has the rights to say that because during that time, he was unbeatable, right? Um, maybe no one is ready. No one serves as a challenge for him during that time. During Magnus's peak, he could have said chess is boring, but he didn't. He felt like chess is so good, chess is great. Until now, look, he loves playing chess. So it's also like this. When you're rich, right? When you're rich, this is the time that you can say, uh, money can't buy you happiness. It will be funny when a poor person or mediocre people who who's having a hard time to earn money and money is a big problem for them when they say money can't buy you happiness. It's just like bitterness. Come on, dude. It's not all about opening. It's not all about openings. Openings only matter when you are at the higher level. If you have reached the master's level, yeah, that's the time opening matters. Real opening preparation matters. Okay. I'm taking a look. I want to take a look at what Adarsha was trying to say. Sorry, Gukesh, I played a bro move. What previous message? Are you at? Is it still all about the game that you won? That you want to share? I already said yes. Then you still haven't shared your game. So you can try freestyle chess champion, bro. No, what I'm trying. I think what Adarsha is trying to say is just play freestyle chess then. right? Just play freestyle chess. If you think you don't want to memorize openings, but memorizing openings is another challenging thing. Come on, there are a lot of openings. How can you memorize all of those, right? I have a lot of students. They're having trouble to memorize openings. They forget their openings, and they're only trying to memorize a few. They even forget. They can't even memorize their own games. What's this? Seren the Prague and Wesley match. After Black played c5. Uh, the move d4. What, the Prague Wesley? Yeah, d4. I think that's a great move. Yes, you can play freestyle chess online. Let me direct you. Let me show you. When you go to play, click play online. I'm gonna show you so you'll learn. I think what's this? Here. No, it's not here. Okay, you can click different variances. Click chess 960, and this is the freestyle chess. That's it, and you'll be able to play freestyle chess. Oh, Adarsha is sharing his game. Oh, is this a good game that you want? Okay, let's take a look at it while waiting for them to make their moves. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, what the? Okay, let's take a look at your game, Adarsha. Let me change the view first. Here we go. So this is your game, Adarsha. Are you playing white or black? I bet you're playing white. What the flip? This looks like our game, you idiot. Yeah, this looks like our... You idiot. This was our game, crazy. I know it. Come on. This was our game. This was our game, Adarsha. Oh, chess engines are disabled. Yeah. But this was our game. See? Alright. Adarsha, I'm not smart, but I'm not that stupid. I remember... I, I can remember stuff, especially chess stuff. That was our game, Adarsha. I just knew it. Oh, shoot. Wait, give me a sec. There's something wrong with my charger. Okay, there you go. You know what? While waiting for them to make moves, let's... Oh, Keimer is getting a much better position now. Ooh, is Magnus gonna feel more pressure? Oh, wait, hold up. Perhaps you shared the wrong one. Wait, I'm just gonna get uh lunch, okay? Okay, I'm back, Adarsha. Adarsha, we are starting to have a very good bonding, the two of us. It's like most of the time it's just the two of us. So whenever we go better in life, we will never forget each other. Okay. Hmm. What happened here? Okay. Vincent just played Queen of Six. The question is, what is the okay? The third is obviously H3. He could have gone H3 a long time ago, but it's also a commit. It's a committal move, in which after H3, White plays G3, pretending that there's no Queen on F6 yet. Okay, then after G3, then this pawn could be a target later. That's why Vincent didn't play yet. Now he's threatening to play H3. Of course, we are going to meet each other. We're going to see each other at Darsha. That'll be in the future. Okay? Maybe there'll be a time I'll travel to India. I'll be able to meet you guys there. I want to meet you, Kelvin, and Aman, right? What the? Did I just mess up my food? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yes, chess champion. Um, what I'm eating? Ribs. Rib steak with egg. This one. Can you see it clearly? Yeah, something like this. Ah, okay. Okie dokie. This looks yummy. Whenever I eat, I try to finish it as fast as I can. Hmm. Yeah. CG2, why not just play games online? Are you also from India, CGT? Hmm. Wait. What is this game? All right. I'm gonna switch views. Okay. Let's take a look at your game, Adarsha. Yeah, because we have time. We're waiting for them to make moves. And perhaps later tonight, when I stream, it will be mostly on playing rubbish games. I'll play a lot of rubbish games later tonight. Hmm. Castle Bishop F4, Queen D2. Okay. Adarsha, are you playing white? As far as I remember, you said you were playing white. Oh, it's kind of warm. Were you white here, Adarsha? Oh, you're from South Africa? Excuse me. South Africa is a good place, right? It's mostly nature. Okay. Here, Adarsha. I would have recommended for you to play C4. Breakthrough at the center. If you captures, you always have this move knight e5. Why did I say c6 can be a target? Because if it tries to defend it, you'll be able to win back the c6 pawn, right? So knight c5 is a good, knight e5 is a good counter for you. Hmm? Okay? And you can just do more of research on that. Because this one, for me, when white gets into this type of setup, it is cramping. This knight has really no good square future. What does it do? Nothing. While of course this queen and bishop battery, you can trade off the dark square bishop. That's the only good thing about this position. Okay, Adarsha. Anyhow, anyway, queen b6, 95. Okay. Um. Wow. Excuse me. Your position is slowly improving. Oh, there's a trip pin. But does it weaken the bishop? Yep. Ah. Okay. Is it much better to take with the bishop or with the queen? I guess it's much better to take with the queen because it's going to be a buy a pawn, right? It takes with the queen. You take back, check, your king runs away, regardless maybe g2, then capture. Capture is up by a pawn. So this could have been a much better response for him. Although he made a mistake. Not a mistake though. Yeah, it is really a mistake. Because you have an attack. Good one, Adarsha. Bloop. Wait, what? Haha. And your threat is this. Ta-da! And ta-da! There's just no way for him to defend both of your checkmate threats. Wow. This is great. Great T. You're playing Roblox with your friend? Good job, Adarsha. This is a nice game. Nice attacking game. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go back to Norway TS. Alright, what did Prague do? Oh, let me change my view again. Ta-da! Right. Oh, wait, what? Alvarez is much better now? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. What happened? 245, 245. Why? Why is Alvarez so much better? So the bishop is under attack, obviously. If the bishop goes to to h4, ah, there will be a pin. So moving it there is not a great idea. Yeah. Hmm. So actually, there's even knight g2, then rook g1. Yeah. So bishop d8 is the best move. If the bishop goes to d8, then here goes knight c2. Oh, is this a why? How? And also to open up this path for the rook. Okay, got it. Got it. I'm thinking of playing knight g2 though. Is this wrong? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Not too good. Coach, chess is boring. I'm not a GM, not fun. I don't know why. Okay. Let's take things as facts, okay? A lot of things, most of the things that's not your cup of tea, or let's say most of the things that you're not good with can be considered as boring. But let's not take away the fact that for me, even as a chess master, I really think chess is boring, which is true. Come on, who doesn't get bored just sitting in a chair, playing a game board across another nerd, right? Yeah, chess is indeed boring. It is. That's why we're trying to make it fun and exciting. One of the reasons why I love Witty Alien is because he just makes chess so fun. If chess will make you addicted, man, you got problems. How can a boring game um, hook you into addiction? A boring game makes chess champion and addicted to it. Hmm. Now my steak is much better because it's no longer too hot. Hmm. You know what? That's true. If you lose, you want to play again. But you need to have your control limit, right? For example, if you were there in my last stream, I was losing a lot of bullet games. Mm, my emotions kept me playing a few, a few more, and then I realized, this is getting me nowhere. I just stopped playing bullet. Then I played rapid, and I won great games. That's what I'm trying to say. You must always be aware. Mind over matter. There could be things that could hook you, but you should know when to stop. Hmm, this is just so good. Delicioso. Hmm. Later, after after I'm done with this tournament coverage, I'll go to the gym. Alright, what is this? Wow, for real, Adarsha? 14 streak and bullet? Oh, wow. They're so good. Hmm. Yeah, that's true. That's true, chess champion. Because that's just how life is. If you reach a thing, you don't stop. You want to reach more. You achieve more. Because the point is, why will you limit yourself if you know you can achieve more? But I also get um your point. That is the reason why um chess is an addicting game. So chess.com made it addictive, and Lee Chess because of the rating system. In Lee Chess, it's easy. Oh, um, I don't know about that, but for me, I think Lee Chess is a harder platform. Yep, chess.com is just more famous. Okay, now let's take a look at the other games. So Magnus is doing okay now. What about Westing Lukash? This will really end up in a draw, and then perhaps will be an Armageddon. Oh, wait, what? Hold up, amigo. Wesley blundered? What on earth is this? Wait. This is a positional blunder. It's not giving away pieces. Why is this a blunder? Okay, one. What the? No, it's now his hardly to make a move. Of course, he has to move his queen. He's gonna move his queen to d2. And then, oh, what the? He played bishop to b1. What is Lukash gonna do here? Bishop b6. You know, Wesley took the pawn on b4. I'm just looking at the structure. We haven't seen it, but just me. We haven't seen he took the pawn, but we just know that he took the pawn on b4. Talk is cheap. What's this? What's talk is cheap? Let me take a look at. Let me back read. Bro, Peaches, do it yourself. Come, let's play a Darsha. I have 2,000 plus in plus Elo and Lead Chess and Rapid. You will lose. I'm watching Norway chess. Well, play there, bro. Talk is cheap. No offense. Hey, you too. Can you stop trash talking? Stop trash talking to each other. But trash talking is fun. You know, I've met a lot of trash talkers. You know what I do? I just let them talk trash and then I destroy them. Yeah, it's true. Most of the time, most of the time, people who loves to talk trash, um, I mean in chess, okay, in chess. Chess is a different thing. People who loves to talk trash in chess, is not that good because most of the good players they don't really talk trash. Of course, I'm talking about chess again. Let me repeat. I'm talking about chess. Other sports, other games is different. Basketball. The goat of basketball talks a lot of trash. He's so good in talking trash. So it differs. It depends on the game, right? One thing, talk is cheap. Keep it in mind. Hey, you too. Why are you getting at each other? Should I be the referee? Hey, don't do that to each other. Come on. We should bond as brothers here. Uh, you know, one thing I learned in life, it's a wisdom now. Okay, it's no longer a learning or knowledge, it's a wisdom. One of the reasons why people goes aggressive or aggravates them is because of ego. You're trying to prove yourself to someone that you're better than him or her or something like that. If you set aside your ego, then you won't be aggressive. You won't be the aggressor. And you will even try to avoid a lot of what do you call this? Commotions, troubles, problems, aggressive things. Yep. What is radio? Hey, you too. Stop fighting. Yeah, it's just all about the ego. Okay. Yesterday I was out. Yeah, I was out. I was uh I was with other people, different races. I mean different culture, right? There's there are Asians, specifically Vietnamese, Chinese, uh, African American, and then would you believe an old an old Vietnamese who's not who's not physically built had a verbal argument with an African American, which is in which we can easily say the African American can just beat the hell out of the Vietnamese, and the Vietnamese is the aggressor. I just salute that African American. You know what he did? He was a better person. He was so calm, even though the Vietnamese was being too much. So he was calm. He was even apologetic. I'm sorry, sir. You're right, sir. Blah, 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 blah. And you know what was that American? I mean, that African American? He's a retired Navy SEAL. I'm laughing because I know he can beat the hell out of that Vietnamese. But I would believe that, you know, if you know you're just much better, you'll you'll be more what? Peaceful. So come on guys, let's learn wisdom. Chess game chess. Oh, maybe CG21. You can verse maybe chess champion CG21. You two can play against each other, right? Hey, did you just call me a 100-year-old grandpa, or are you calling a Darsha? It's because I remember Ritik always calls me uncle, an old uncle. I mean, easy to say. Of course, things are easy to say. That's true. Oh boy. You know, this is the thing that annoys me when it comes to covering games. You have to wait for so long for them to make a move. It's totally different when you're the one playing, though. When you're the one playing, you don't find it too long because you think, right? Okay. So here. Yeah, Wesley's in trouble. What about Magnus again? Ooh, Magnus made what the mistake? Positional mistake? Ta-da! Hmm. Ah, because the rook is no longer defended. Oh, no. Sorry, it's not Magnus. Keimer. Vincent made a positional mistake. And Magnus can play c5. Now let's see. Let's see if Magnus will spot the move c5, which is likely. This is Magnus's caliber. Because c5 breaks through here, right? So b takes, and then rook a7. Whoa! An intermediate move in between. So look. This is what the engine's suggesting, c5. So obviously the threat is c takes b6. So black plays b takes c5. Instead of capturing back, which is normal, right? It's like capture, takes. You don't capture back. Instead, you create another thread. Bloop, intermediate or in between move, attacking the bushy. And then, what the? Is it correct? Is this even correct? After c6, what happens next? Knight takes d6, ta-da! How is Magnus much better here? I don't get it. my my small brain can't absorb and get it. Yeah. How? For example, c takes b4. Rook takes b7. Ta-da! Queen is under attack. Queen can't go. Oh, the queen goes here to d3. Okay, look, take a look at this one. If the queen goes to d3, there'll be knight gf4. Bloop, attacking the queen. Oopsie, attacking the queen. After capture. Now it opens up the attack on the knight, plus the queen is also under attack. So that's not good for. What? Now the question is, what if the queen goes back to d1? Then the rook takes b7. Whoa! Bloop. So what is up by material then? What the? Wow, this is some deep chess. Yeah. So black is down by material, a minor piece to be exact, but black has a good compensation. How is so? How is it so? How is it so, Wesley? So knight f4, knight c5. And is there a threat like in g5? Bishop takes, queen takes. Crampy. There's a check. Okay. Okay. Now this is understandable. After the knight moves, then later it could be c5, c4. Okay. Back to the ball game. So let me go back. Let me read back the chat. Grandpa, I need to say, Coach, not you. You two are really still getting into it, huh? What the? Hey, you know Adarsha's still here. Adarsha never leaves. Yeah, honestly, Adarsha never leaves my stream. Yeah, Adarsha's still here for sure. And you two, can you two make up? Can you two be friends? Just champion, you're funny. You've been asking Adarsha to have a chess match. He's been declining, and now CG21 is asking you to play a chess match, and you've been declining. So you only want a piece of Adarsha. You are crazy. You are like you know, young kids. Give me a second, okay? Uh, give me 1 minute. I'm going to get a dessert. You know what's my dessert? Have you heard of Milo? Do you know what is Milo? It is a cocoa powder in which uh usually I mix it with water. It's a drink, right? But what I do with Milo, I eat the powder. And diabetes is waving hi to me. Give me a sec. I'm back. Woohoo! What's this? It's by Darsha. No, I don't. You're still not done with two of you still not done? I got this Milo powdered dessert. Here's what I do. I eat it. I eat chocolate. What's this? Whatever, play me then. 2027, so it means it's 8 o'clock there. Is that right? Um, it's 8 o'clock. Wow. Still early then. No milk. I just eat it raw. The powder. Yeah, you two can stop talking trash and harm each other's you know psychological and emotional aspect. Just be nice to each other. No, why will I get choked? Why will I choke? What the? I won't. I won't choke. It's like saying a python or an anaconda. What if they get choked? I won't get choked. Don't worry about me. Mmm. Mmm. It's good. Wait, what? What the? Wait, what? Wait. What the hell just happened? Magnus sacrificed a piece? What on earth? Man, Magnus blundered. What the flip? Yeah, knight e6. Magnus blundered. What the? Holy guacamole. And he still has, what? Almost 11 minutes on his clock. Hmm. Hmm. Oh boy. Hmm. Let's take a look at this one. Who has to sacrifice his queen? Wow. Or probably he was left with no choice. Let's take a look at it. So, yeah, after play bishop b1, bishop a6, back-to-back good moves played by Gukesh. And the third straight good move played by Gukesh is back-to-back-to-back. Okay, so Wesley was forced to give up his queen. Wow, some crazy things happening in chess right now. Just crazy. Wait, what? Hey, chess champion, I'm playing a game against Adarsha. And he might beat me. I'm also losing to another player. Look. Who's harsh D7? I mean, I don't even know you. How can we be friends if I don't know you, right? Harsh D7. Anyway, Adarsha is about to beat me. I'll just make him blue Adarsha. A blind move without thinking. So I play King H1, so his knight can run away. He's trying to free up his knight. Hey, you idiot! Stop doing that! Stop freeing your knight! Okay. Then let me play this move then. Rook d6. Should I go rook d6? I play rook d6. He takes me, I take him. Fair enough. Thanks, so. Rook d6. What else can he do? Yeah, what else? No one really cares. Adarsha, don't beat me, spare me. Kidding. Beat me, Adarsha, beat me. So this guy, I don't know him too, but what does it really want? What if I try to attack his bishop? Right? Here, I play knight b5. He moves his bishop back or not. You know what? Let me play this. Bloop. I would love to play this. Next one. This one I'm losing. I'm losing a bishop. A minor piece. But I won't resign yet. Oh, he's already starting to play rook h1. Oh boy. Oh well. I'm dead. Me dead. Let's just play this. I'll resign later. The chess philosopher. Someone is challenging me into a bullet match. No, I'm busy. Okay, what's this? Yeah, it's still the same position. Vincent is taking his time, trying to double check perhaps knight e6. Knight e6 is an easy move to spot. You know, you just want to save your piece. But he's also trying to calculate, of course. Knight e6, so this is how it is. Knight e6, takes, queen takes d6, and this will fall, and then Magnus has a compensation because he got two passers. You know, let me give a disclaimer. It's easier for me to say that someone blundered because I'm not the one playing, and I got the help of the engine. But if you're the one playing, it's a totally different thing. Big, big, big difference. What about this? What? A complete turnaround? Alvarez is winning now. Wow. Just wow. The first move I can think of is this one. Right? To skewer, attack. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So this is what I'm thinking. Rook gf4, rook h6. Then Knight a1. The threat is to reroute the knight. The knight can go to b3 c5 or b3 d2. Yep, this is just a lot of rerouting moves for the knight. And of course the king should be activated as well. Black will be frozen at some point here. So black will play rook g6 maybe to play bishop g5, attack this rook. And attack this rook, I mean. And then play f6. So how is it going to be done? Knight a1, then rook g6. Of course the threat is bishop g5, f6. So maybe rook h5 should be played to reroute. Yeah, bishop d8. Nah. Yeah, this is just gonna be baddie maddy. So let's just say black plays something like ah, I see. So let's say black plays something like rook e7, then rook f5, or knight b3, king d6. And this is just all over. Yeah, after this move. Because after rook hf5, then rook e6, does knight c5. Ta-da! If the There's a nice tactic. There's a nice tactic here after rook d6, trade, and then there'll be knight d7 fork. Yep, that's how it is. Okay, but let's take a look at the game of Gukeshi and Wesley C. Yeah, there's a big chance, high chance, that Gukesh is going to win this. Whoa, the old guns. The old people. So in this tournament, there are two older people, Magnus and Wesley. The older people are being butt kicked by the younger generations. Funny. What's this? Coach, can we play Bullet and Rated? It's me, Coach. Oh, you're the one? Okay, sure. But I really don't want to play right now. You know, I'm in commentating and eating mode. Chess champion. Hmm. Wait. So the difference is Gukesh has less time, and Wesley may capitalize or put pressure on Gukesh's time. You know the problem of Gukesh right now. I mean, one of his main weakness probably is a um what do you call this? A much lower time control. Hmm. Hooray! I'm done with my dessert. Hmm. Feels so good, man. Feels satisfying. And I also made some chickens for my food later.
chicken. I'm trying to build muscles, And I'm not showing my muscles. I'm trying to build more muscles, but it doesn't look big. It's not becoming big. Hey, can you two just make up, please? Chess champion and Adarsha. Yeah, chess champion. I want to share with you something. Yeah, Adarsha is going through a state in his life right now, and it's not really bad. It's not really good for him to yeah to go through another stressful thing like trash talking. He just wants peace in his life. So yes, that would be great, chess champion. I will appreciate it. The peacemaker is always a much bigger person. I believe on that. Keep that in mind. The peacemakers, okay? They are just the much bigger person or people. You know why? We're not in the old barbaric, uh, what area or area? I mean, we're not in the old barbaric era. You know, where oh, I'm a much bigger person. Let's fight to show you that I own you, I control you. Those are just lunatics. But of course, if I get trapped in a situation that I have to fight, and you yourself, you also need to know when to fight. And I don't want to lose. I hate losing. Yeah. So if I get into that kind of situation, I have to make sure to myself that I'll be the last man standing. Unless I'm gonna be put in a cage against a what? A John Jones. Oh, I'm gonna run as fast as I can. Hmm. We're going to a tournament IRL on Saturday. One guy plays Sicilian. Can you teach me how to stop that silly opening? You cannot stop the Sicilian if you play E4, okay, dude? If you want to stop the Sicilian, you gotta play D4 then, right? Play D4, you stop the Sicilian. Hey, Adarsha, aren't you glad? I mean, it's a handshake time between you and Chess Champion, right? This is good. How to defeat the Sicilian? When I see questions like this, I find it silly. Not just silly, okay? I'm just going to be funny up front. I find it stupid, very stupid. How do you defeat? Oh, you know what? Why not watch my videos on how I beat the Sicilian? Yeah, spend time watching the videos on how I beat the Sicilian. You can see it right away. Search for the videos and look for Sicilian. How do I say this? Let me try search the videos. Yeah, you can see it on the title as well, right? On the thumbnail, it says Sicilian blah 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 blah. Okay. And then strict Sicilian is black.
Yeah, maybe you can play the close Sicilian. The close Sicilian is an easier approach. You know, go play the close Sicilian. It's an easy structural memorization. Um, Coach, I don't like watching videos. Can you teach? Okay, quick. Okay. Quick thing. All right, let's do this then. Okay, so watch this. Watch it closely. White plays e4, black plays Sicilian c5, right? So the Sicilian close is knight c3. It's the idea is just simple, so I just want you to do this. Knight c3. Um, there are different ways for black to play. Some plays e6, d5, some plays knight c6 and just copies you the fianchetto system, right? Most of the time they copy, they do the fianchetto. Play bishop g2, bishop g7, and then you play knight g e2. Some may play e6, some may play knight f6. D6 is normal, common, it will just be a transposition. Let's just focus on knight f6 first. Then you just castle, they castle, you play d3, and this is the first part of it. D6, you want to play bishop e3, queen d2 to trade off. So you gotta play h3 first so that it stops the knight from jumping to g4. Normally black plays something like bishop d7, rook b8 to do a queenside attack. There's a trap here where, for example, black plays a6, which is not really good. You play bishop e3 and then black plays b5. Now you have a discovered attack to play e5, attacking the knight. I mean, attacking both knights. If black knows this, obviously, uh, black may play rook b8, you play bishop e3, black plays b5, you play queen d2. Now you got into your position, and this position that you're seeing right now is almost the same thing as what you'll do if black plays e6 and knight g e7. This is how it is. Then you trade off the bishops, you play c3, and you play f4. That's it. Hanging pawns. What the hell? Am I making the video funny? Am I making the stream funny? Do you think of me as a clown, Atarsha? How dare you? How dare you? That's a shout out. um, think of it. Think think of it as this way. Chess champion. Uh, Probably the best thing is he's having a depression in life, a phase. Okay, then that would be the end of it. End of discussion. So Adarsha is using my channel for his therapy. How dare you, Adarsha? I am trying. I am trying to. What? Now I'm even forgetting the right word, right term. It's not expansion, it's not expanding, but I'm trying to grow my channel. Yeah, that's the right term. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to make my channel bigger. And you're making my channel, you're using my channel as your therapy session. How dare you? How dare you? That happens to you every exams week. You get depressed when you have to take tests. Come on, you know the best solution for exams, okay, is not to take it seriously. Kidding. Um, Same thing in all aspects in life. Uh, the more prepared you are, the less stress, right?
You must do whatever it takes for you to prepare for something. And that's the truth. If you're well prepared, you'll have less stress. Okay? You're welcome, chess champion. So now this is your key points. Okay. Now let's go back to the games. Let me tell you, Gukesh is winning in this game. Obviously winning, right? But let's talk about the accuracy of this game. Wesley is playing with 94.9% accuracy, while Gukesh is playing. Oh, let's make it 95 now. 95% accuracy. That's Wesley. Gukesh is playing 97.9, or we can make it 98% accuracy. What the hell? 95 versus 98, and then 95 loses. I can't, I don't know if I should say how great or how dumb, right? How great or how dumb this thing is. Anyhow, so that's the game, and let's go to the game of Magnus. Ooh la la! This is the Magnus effect. Ta-ta-ra-ra-ta-ra. Earlier, Magnus was losing, and now Magnus is winning. And in this kind of situation, it's tough to beat Magnus. That's true. I'm just stating facts. Facts, facts, facts. So what is Magnus gonna play? Likely he's gonna play c5. Yeah. This is just troublesome. This is a great move, c5. You sacrifice a pawn. But not really sacrifice, right? You're not really sacrificing a pawn. Because you can always win back. But the point of the move c5 is to open up this bishop's diagonal. Two knights versus two bishops in an open game. Who wins? Ha! Easy pick, right? It's an easy pick. Now, what about wait. Praggy and oh my goodness. Yeah, Prague is in time trouble. Alareza is up by a pawn. This is troublesome for sure. Oh, what the? I'm sorry. It's because I keep on changing the views. I'm sorry. Dang it. So that was a bad thing. So this one Alvarez is winning. Yeah. I'm sorry. Because every time I change the so it's like this. The screen layout is different when I am playing chess and then when I'm giving lecture. And this same thing as different when I stream the games of a tournament. Wait, who? Coach, he is an engineer. Who is the engineer? Is playing every time with some UNC. Who? Who are you talking about? Chess champion. Who is an engineer and scams his company? Who it? Who it? Who is it? Oh, this is an exciting game. Let's take a look at it. So, since they have already reached more than 40 moves on the 41st move, the increment starts and it's only 10-second increment per move. Let's see if Prague will be able to hold on to this position, which is interesting. Wait, let me take a look at game by game, okay? So this is the Magnus effect. Well, Magnus didn't play c5, but is still able to hold on to it. So his advantage. Okay, good cash and Wesley. Okay, let's go back to Prague. Because this is more exciting. Time pressure. Prague has 23 seconds. And he's down by a pawn. Will Alvarez be able to convert this? What's the move here? Let's guess. You know, as an idiot. No, kidding. I'm not an. Don't think yourself as an idiot. Okay, don't be like me. I'm just making it for the joke aside. I was thinking of playing f4, But Alvarez played the best engine move. What the hell? G1. Maybe he wants to reroute. Dang it. It's just amazing how these elite plays. I mean, my move will be King C4. Obviously, King C4. Okay, King C4, Rook E5, King D3. So perhaps I'm not gonna play King C4 then. Maybe I'll play King E2. And then if he goes Rook E5 back, then maybe I have to reroute my knight. Maybe Knight D2, Knight C4. Yeah, this is how you do it, dude. Wow. Just amazing. Yeah, I'm just amazed. Well, this one is also a great move. Trying to go A5 then B4. Yep. These two elite grandmasters. Knight D2, King A5. Of course, Knight C4 will be a mistake because of King D4. So Knight D2, King A5, then this is the move, Rook to G4. Bloop. Creating a discovered attack, right? So if you're able to visualize and follow, because the threat is Knight C4, if the king goes to B4, then there'll be Knight B6, a discovered attack from the Rook to the king, and then the knight is also attacking the Rook. Wow, amazing. Oh, Alareza's playing like what? Like an engine. Alareza's cheating. I'm kidding. Okay, that's a disclaimer. That's just a joke. Because the way he plays like an engine, he's cheating. Rook G4. Ooh, Alareza's like an engine. Alareza's cheating. Whoa. Okay, Prague found it. Oh, obviously. Knight C4. King B4. Then where will the knight jump? No, the knight doesn't have to go to C4 now because there's nothing to aim at. So maybe Rook E4. Then start to push the pawn. You know, I am really torn. Why isn't he pushing his pawns, right? Maybe that will... It's not the best time yet. I don't know. I don't get it. Rook E4, Bishop F6. Rook E4, Bishop F6. What happens next? He is Syrian. Coach, oh, this is Syrian guy. He's a scam. How do you know it's a scam? Can you stop talking mean to people? Chess champion? You think it's a scam? What makes you say that he's a scam? Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a crazy, wazy game, but let's pause a bit. Let's take a look at the other games. Oh, this one is also crazy. Look, 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 look. Vincent Keimer is down to 24 seconds and Max is... Whoa. Okay, 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 okay. Calm down, coach. Calm down. Yeah, the Milo chocolate powder is giving me a sugar rush. I'm not truly calming down right now. The cocoa powder. What the hell? This is also crazy. Both of them are down on time. What the? Although they're starting to get the increment. So what is Magnus gonna play here? Yeah, this is a tough position now. Because the pair of bishop is contained inside the pawns, right? And the knights are on the right squares. I mean, it's on an outpost. Look, the knights are good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So this may end up in a draw then. Let's go to Wesley and Gukesh. What happened here? Okay, is Wesley able to create a fortress for himself? Yeah, King F2, Rook D3. Yeah, there's a fortress. So there's a chance that Wesley will be able to save this game to a draw. And we'll get to an Armageddon. Oh, shoot, Armageddon. Yeah, boy. Armageddon. Wait, this one? With the way the game is going, Alareza seems, yeah, going to secure the W. W. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
But the wait, what? So if Alvareza plays F3, I don't know what to say, guys. I just don't know what to say if Alvareza plays F3. Let's wait for his move. Is Alvareza gonna play F3? Dude, move! We're excited. Don't think too much. Come on. We just want to see your move. Oh, King D1. Okay. King D1 is also the third engine move. What the? Alvarez is just cheating. Wait, what about this one? Magnus and yeah, the game of Magnus and Vincent is mostly it looks mostly as a human game. There are human errors, not like Alvarez. Alvarez is cheating. It's just so good, right? Alvarez is good. What about here? Wesley and Gukesh. Oh. This is also this the game of this too is it looks like human games that's playing accurate chess, but someone's still gonna lose. 93% versus 95.9. We say it 96%. Oh jeez. But this one, Alareza is 97% not human. Wait, what? Okay. For some reason I thought, oh, is there a fork now? He's threading a fork. Earlier it can't fork because it's pinned. Here you go. Here we go. Knight c4, checky poo. King goes to b4 and f third. Boop. I mean, it can't be captured because there'll be a discovered attack, right? Ta-da! Hoo 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 hoo. Now this is an exciting coverage. I like it because of the time pressure. And then I keep on changing games. It drives me crazy too. I'm like, oh, what game am I analyzing? This Magnus and Vincent game may. No, I can't even say may end up in a draw because Vincent is because of time pressure. Yeah. Time pressure. Okay. Time pressure, Vincent. Move! Come on, yeah. In 2 seconds, he made the move. What the hell? Uh, I'm not the one playing, but my emotions being carried away. Okay, what about Wesley? Wesley and Gukesh is so obviously winning, but it takes yeah, this takes a lot of work. So what is the right plan for Gukesh? Especially now it's down on time. I mean, is 96 good? No, right? Because there's G6. Knight D3. Then there will still be G6. Ooh, la la. Crazy. Oh my goodness. You know I need to go to the bathroom, but I can't even go to the bathroom. Chess is just bad. It's not letting me go to the bathroom. It's making me sick. Okay. Oh shoot, Alareza. Alareza has to win this. He has played this game so well that it's a mortal sin not to win this. Yep. And how do you stop this? King a2, bishop a3. But there'll be knight c4. Bragg is gonna resign soon, for sure. Yeah, Alreza won. Yep, because the threat is checky poo. The only way to escape is a2, but there'll be check, block, and then knight c4. Bye bye. Okay, one down. Oh, what? Alreza in a perfect score. Alreza! 6 out of 6. Whoa. And here we go. Magnus versus Vincent. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Are they gonna get into Armageddon? Why you are playing with them? What's this? What's this? Bro thinks he is Ikaru, the Syrian dictator. He was yapping some Syrian words. I translated it. It meant, oh, the F word? A noob? Bro, why are you playing with them? I want to take revenge. I will cry. My Hey, chess champion! Are you trying are you trying to be barbaric with them? I mean, if that's your personality, if you would want trouble with them, yeah, go for it. Probably that will give you satisfaction. But if you just want a peaceful life, why why spend energy, right? You can use your energy to a different uh situation, different thing. No? Hold up, amigo. Okay, 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 okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, so Gukesh and Wesley? Now Gukesh is. Oh, now this is drawish. Gukesh made a mistake. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a mistake key. Oopsie daisies. Wood, wood, wood. Wow. So what's the correct move? Correct move is king d5, so. Oh, flip. Really? Come on, this is three. Dang it. Now this is driving me crazy too. Three minor pieces. No, not minor pieces. Three pieces for queen. It's Tsundere Tsunbeo. Coach, he was telling that when my brother was winning. Yeah, this is a tournament match, Tsundere. Oh, are you fighting for your brother right now, chess champion? That's why you're yeah. I think if that's the case, if you're trying to fight for something, yeah, that's fine. But of course, you should also. I mean, okay, I'm not here to tell you what to do, because we all have our freedom, right? You could be right, you could be wrong, I could be right, I could be wrong. Just just don't forget to be human. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's much better to what? Spread peace. Okay, wait. Let's go back to chess first. Okay? Wesley is not losing anymore. There's a chance they will draw this. What about Vincent and Magnus? Oh, these games are just driving me crazy. Okay, what is the threat? What is the threat? B6? Is there a B6? Is there B6? B6 captures, then rook 6, right? So, B. Oh, flip. Now this is a draw. What is war? So B6. B6 king C6. I see. I see now. Yeah, for Gukesh, is it a draw? Yeah, for Gukesh, this will be a draw. I mean, Gukesh was out by a queen. This was a good. If this ends up in a draw, This is a good draw for Wesley, because it was completely losing. So I just don't know what's gonna happen here. Maybe he plays something like queen b6, king g2. Yeah, fortress time. But there's a higher chance for white to win here because of three pieces. Gukesh may blunder, but I don't want him to blunder. I want them to get into the Armageddon. Yeah. No, this is not winning for black. From a human's perspective, white is much better here. Human's perspective for me. Okay? No. I mean, these pawns won't go anywhere. It's easy to blockade these pawns. You know? It just won't go. It just won't promote. Okay, okay, okay. You see, this is already a fortress. If white just wants to draw, white can play rook a4. Or this one, rook h1. Rook a1, rook h1. There's no way for black to. Up, up, up. Oh, he even took. What the? Okay, this is the fortress. So Wesley is just trying to draw. There's no good check for the queen. And then the next will be rook f1. This pawn will not promote. This pawn will not push. And this is the draw. The rook will just go back and forth. Yep, this is the draw. It's a fortress. Okay, if Wesley plays rook f5, black wins. It will trade off, and this pawn is enough to win. So maybe Wesley should play king h4. Oh, this works too. And then king h4. King goes back and forth. Draw. Oh, you guys are making up by playing a chess game now? That's good. So Magnus and Vincent. Well, look at the game of Magnus and Vincent. Still taking forever. Whoa, typical Magnus. Okay, they accept. Okay, they agree to a draw, and they're going to an Armageddon. Hoo hoo hoo. What about Wesley and Gukesh? Okay, 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 okay. What happens here? Yeah, this is just a draw. Do draw. Yeah, I don't see a way. I don't see a way to win. Yep. King h3. There's no more good checks. There is no more good checks. If the king goes to g5, it'll be rook g4. After king runs away, rook goes back to f4. Fortress. Fortress. Up, 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 and away. King h4, yep. So this will get into an Armageddon. Armageddon. Whoa, 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 whoa. Both games. Yeah. After this draws, I need to go to the bathroom. Bathroom, bathroom, bathroom. What does this say? I need to go to the bathroom. Shoot. Guys, just draw this now. So we go to the bathroom. You know what? I can't really wait. So, how does this goes? After the match, is it gonna be an Armageddon right away? Or they start at the same time? Not sure about it. Yeah. I mean, okay. Uh guys, let me just use the restroom quick. Hello, Darsha, I'm back. I'm sorry. Don't guess what I did, okay? I did something nasty. So now let's go to the Armageddon. Has it started? Yeah, it did start. Okay. It just started. Okay. So what is this? Another English opening? Yeah. So Magnus loves to play C4. Ah, I see now. So your current color will be your Armageddon color. Okay, got it. Weston Gukesh hasn't started yet. Okay. But Magnus and Vincent has started. Who's back? I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Yeah. Oh, I'm happy to see the chat that you guys have made up. That's perfect. Yay. Yeah. I mean, in this community, I mean, in our small subscribers community, we should take care of each other, okay? I'm still here. Come on, are you crazy? I'm here. Can you not see me? What do you think of me? Invisible? Oh, because I always finish my streams when I'm streaming to play games, blah blah blah. And this one is a different stream. It's a tournament stream. It really takes a while, you know? I can see there are two people watching. I wonder where is, yeah, where's the other person watching? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know. Really? Okay. So let's see. You know, this is the exciting part, the Armageddon, because there's no draw. I mean, if the game ends up in a draw, black wins, right? So will Magnus try to attack Vincent's time? Right? This is cray cray. Gonna be crazy, 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 crazy. Ghost watching? What? What do you mean ghost watching? Can you see me? Can you not see me? I'm here. Yeah. You know what? What makes it funny? You may ask, what took you so long, sir? What did you do? And I don't want to tell you what I did because it's nasty. I- yeah, there are things that you should not know. That's one of it. Okay, okay. And I haven't shaved in a while. Because if I do shave, I look so young. I look like a teenager. Yeah, if I shave, I cut my hair. If I get a nice clean haircut, I will look like a teenager, in which I'm not. I'm turning 40, so I should stay and get the look of a 40-year-old guy. So in our childhood, but all families are together, living together, but today all situations change. What happened? What do you mean? So are you guys separated from your family right now? Are you living on your own? Okay, answer my question one by one. Are you living on your own? So the game of Gukesh and Rusty hasn't started yet, so let's go back here. Are you living on your own, Atasha? So far, so good for both. For Magnus and Vincent. Ah, yeah, this is scary for Magnus if it ends up in a super Josh position. Of course, it means he's going to lose the match. But as we know, Magnus, he does Magnus things. Right? Unexpected Magnus things. King D1. Is he going to play King to E1, I meant? Yeah, I was right. He's gonna play King E1. Okay. I mean, Rook C1 is something Magnus will not play in this type of situation because it will just be a trade of pieces. And he doesn't like that. Oh, I don't know. I'm sleepy again. Maybe it's because I'm full. Oh, because I don't know the culture there, right? Us, I mean, we grow up with our parents, but there will be a time that we have to be separated with them, right? Especially when you're done with your school. You need to learn how to stand up on your own feet. Oh boy. I feel like Magnus is in a serious trouble here. Not because he's losing, because he's not losing. It's because it will end up in a draw. A draw is a loss eh, for White in Armageddon. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What will Magnus do? Rook A3, Rook C2. What? Rook C3. I mean, Rook C3 doesn't look good. I mean, the reason is because there can always be a tempo. Yep. Smart move for Vincent. Back and forth. What will be the next thing? Yeah, this is time attack for Magnus. once it once once the position has been liquidated or trade off, there'll be a lot of trade offs, then I don't know what to say, but it's gonna be not good for Max. This is a smart move. I like this move. He wants to trade off the light square bishop. After it trades off, then c6 is going to be a hanging out square for his knight, an outpost. Whoa. Ah, the Magnus idea, the Magnus effect. Wait, okay, okay. Now this is a smart thing. They didn't I mean they do it they're not doing it simultaneously. They're taking match by match. Okay. Is this a blunder? Is this a blunder? Magnus will play d3. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Magnus will play d3. Yeah, see? This is the type of positions Magnus uh you know thrives. He does really thrive this type of position. Time pressure. Poise under pressure. Knight c6 or knight e2. Either way, it's fine. Yep. Yeah. Can you see this? I mean, this is just a smart bishop trade, right? Magnus effect. Sir, you beat chess champion in bullet despite he has higher rating. Oh, that's good. That's good. Do you think chess champion is a good player? But I'm happy. The good thing about the two of you made up. You two made up, and yep, you stopped the hate, which is great. Magnus captures the pawn for sure. He should. He will capture the pawn. Ooh, 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 ooh. Six C3, 6 C3. Wow. Magnus. has a high chance of winning. It's just so hard to completely beat this guy. That's why you will appreciate more on how Alareza beat him, right? It was under pressure too. Tough. It's tough to beat Magnus. Knight takes e7. This is something Magnus will spot for sure. Bloop, right? Bloop. If rook e8, then rook e8, I meant. If rook e8, then knight d5, attacking another pawn. Whew. I mean, this one, knight 6, king 6 will be a 4 key. 4 key, doki, aha! Magnus wins another pawn. What do you mean? If you win the Armageddon, you get an extra half point. Okay? Half point if you win the Armageddon. Whoa. What the? This is just a loss. Visit to resign. Yeah, see? Because the next one will be rook takes c5. Alright, Magnus sealed this game. And we go to Wesley and Gukesh. Is Wesley going... Will Wesley win this? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So their opening is Vienna again. It's Vienna part 2. This looks like my Sicilian close setup. You know, my chameleon and then perhaps maybe bishop to g5. Oh, is that your forecast that Gukesh will beat Magnus? We'll see about that. I'm not trying to hate on anyone, because I don't hate. I actually like the young generation beating the older ones, but I am still with Magnus right now. I think Magnus has the upper hand against Gukesh, but we'll see, we'll see. Huh. Oh, okay. Pretty sure Wesley will capture, and then play knight takes d5, bishop takes b2, rook b1. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the line. Sir, it's God's plan. God always stand with righteous people. That's why Gukesh will win. Okay. I know you're a good person, Adarsha, but with that comment, you're trying to say that Gukesh is righteous and Magnus is not, which I find it not good. You're not being fair, you're not being at the center. You're being biased. I know we will have our own what do you call this? We're rooting for our players, especially you. You're rooting for Gukesh because you're an Indian as well, right? But saying or using the word righteous and not righteous is a bit off or deep. How do I say that? I mean, why is Magnus not righteous? What makes you say Magnus is not righteous? Right? Try to convince me. What makes you say Magnus is not righteous and Gukesh is? Is it because of the comment that Magnus said? And okay, you're also a Magnus fan, but okay, let's make it more interesting, right? So again, the question is, what makes you say that Gukesh is righteous and Magnus is not? Because from what you said, right? God always stands with righteous people. That's why Gukesh will win, which means Magnus is not righteous because because God is not going to stand with him. that's what your statement basically means. Uh-huh. So rook b7 is a little bit tricky wiki wiki. Is it tricky wiki? Um, if it's white's turn again, white will play rook c5. You know? So why is Wesley giving up this pawn on h3? If if white captures, oopsie. If I mean if black captures, what will Wesley do? What is the threat? Is it capture? Capture? And then rook c5? Or knight e7? Oh, this is just insane. It's crazy. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Bishop takes h3. Bishop takes h3. Rook, queen takes h. I was right. Rook c5. Yay! Trying to capture. And if black tries to protect it, rook takes c6. Rook takes c6. Knight e7. La la la. La 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 la. Back, 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 back. Now the knight runs away. But there's no good script for the knight. Well, maybe d8. This is the best script for it. If the knight runs away to d8, then there'll be knight e7 again. Discovered attack. Whoa, wow, what a trick. What a trick. What a trick. So now it's taking a lot of Lukash's time to think after rook b5. So rook b5 is a great move. Wow. Oh, now, where did Adarsha go? Did you leave, Adarsha? Did you leave us, Adarsha? Why did you leave us, Adarsha? Why? What's this? Where did Adarsha go? Yeah, he left, perhaps, maybe. Hope he comes back, Adarsha. Adarsha, you left us. Okay. So, what's the thing here? The thing here is... Um... You know, I've always been honest with you, Adarsha, right? Not just with you. In the stream, I've always been honest. My honest opinion regarding your statement is this: you're taking a lot of you. Uh, you care in a lot of things with a lot of emotions. You put a lot of emotions in a lot of things, and I think that is your main weakness as of the moment. You should learn. I mean, this is an advice, okay? You should start learning on how to set aside your emotions. Because the more emotions you put on something, the less rational you'll be when it comes to seeing uh, what the meaning of it. Yeah. So the moment you start to be less emotional on things, I think you'll see a big difference in your life right now. Okay? F4. Ooh, what a human move. Also scary though. Bishop d6, rook takes c6. Oh, Wesley blundered? What the? I think he blundered. What on earth? Yeah. Gukesh tricked him again. Gukesh is forcing him to sacrifice his queen again. Wait, let me blow. Yeah. After king h2, there'll be bishop e6, attacking the queen. Discovered attack, right? The queen has to move to a square to protect the rook, in which the only square is to capture the knight, and there'll be rook c8 skewer. So Wesley's forced to sacrifice his queen again for 2 pieces. Oh, you thought of f4? f4 is not bad. What happened? What? Oh, okay. Now Gukesh blundered. Capture. He thought he can put pressure on the bishop, but he won't be able to because the queen is protecting it. So here, and take c6, rook c8, and there'll be rook c3. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wesley is going to win. Yep, king f1. Here we go. Yep. Wow. Chess is hard. Chess is full of mystery. Mysterious. Chess is such a mysterious game that even the world champion, okay, makes a blunder or a mistake. A game-ending blunder or mistake. Queen e7 and then queen f3 and it's over. So he has to play queen e7, queen f3, but he's gonna lose on time. Okay, Wesley wins. Okay, the old people prevailed on the second round. And now, oh shoot. What was your prediction last time, Adarsha? I think you were predicting Gukesh, Magnus. No, you didn't even predict for Magnus, right? And I predicted Alireza to finish last because of his uh injury, right? And now he's first, 6 out of 6. I think so too. Who doesn't like Gukesh? I also like Gukesh. Yeah, I think he is a good personality. Yep, a good role model. He seems like humble. Yeah, right. Yeah, Gukesh seems a humble person. No air. Okay, Gukesh, Vincent, Magnus. Okay, that's your top three. My top three is I think I said Magnus, Wesley, and was it Bragg or Vincent? I forgot. Something like that. I think it was yeah, I think it was Bragg. Anyhow, anyway, good hanging out with you today. Good hanging out with everyone. There's one more viewer from YouTube that I don't know who is, and now he just left. I hope he likes and subscribe to the channel. Maybe he did. So anyhow, anyway, I'm gonna see you on my next live stream, Madarsha. Right? Stay tuned and